Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to do a little update on the EMAXX 3903. I've been working on this thing for a couple months now, trying to kind of not really perfect it, but make it the way I want it. That's what RC is all about, right? So as you see, I've got the front bumper off. I destroyed the original bumper a while back, and so I've kind of been experimenting. I did have some aluminum bumpers on there, which they're pretty nice. They work really well. I wanted to go with this. It's from RPM. It's the EMAXX 3903 front bumper. It's real rugged. I'm not sure if it's supposed to go this way or this way. But as you can see, the big piece there, here, is angled, so that makes me think it's supposed to go here because of the way that the skid plate sits at the angle that it's at. And so I just kind of experimented with that. But when I've seen, I forget who it was that I saw do it. There was a guy that I saw who he took he does a lot of things to this. I cannot remember what his YouTube name is. I'll probably tag him or leave a link in the description if I can remember. But he does these really cool upgrades to his RC cars, and there's one where he shows how to make things look metal and metallic that are plastic, and it's really cool how he does it. And I kind of got the idea from him, but this is just really something anybody can do with their RC. It's just painting basically. So what I did is I took the front skid plate and did that silver. It's a little sloppy, I do admit. I wish I could have done it a little bit better, but what are you gonna do? Oh well. So just as TRX there, Traxxas, I'm assuming. I've got a new receiver box here. It's my old one. I've lost pieces to it. Did the silver Traxxas on it, which it came out better for the most part. Didn't look too bad. And I got the idea with my fault lines here. This is what they look like, and this is what I've done to it. Can't tell? Well, I painted the letters. I think it's got more of the, I don't want to say NASCAR, but it's got more of that white wall or the white lettering tire look, even though it's silver. I think it looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna clean these up completely, clean them, and paint them black. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Just because I think it'd look better. I think it'd look a lot better. I just gotta get some black paint. I don't know what kind of paint I'm gonna use. I don't know if I want to use metallic or flat or metal flake. I'm not sure yet. I probably won't even use these tires. I don't know. They're more street friendly. Not so much off-road. They don't have very much give. They've got very little at all. And so I think I'm just going to use my Proline Shockwaves when I get the other 2 tires and 4 rims for my Summit. If you want to see that, it's the previous video I uploaded. But yeah, I ordered these shocks from a guy online off of eBay. I have no clue what brand they are. He might have said what they are, but I have no clue. Fully adjustable. It's got threaded bodies, which I really love. You can see it there. Yep, there you go. They are ridiculous. I mean, that's a lot. I just put them down that way to see how they do, and if I push back all the way down, it'll pop up like that. See, that's absolutely ridiculous. So I think I did that just for these tires. I have yet to test it out. I still have to get a receiver and a transmitter, or a receiver and a controller, for those who don't know, and probably some LiPo batteries, just because I want to go LiPo. They last a lot longer, and this thing sucks some batteries down like it's nothing. I mean, it's, as you see here, I've put the 775 Titan on it from the Traxxas Summit. I turned the transmission around, which required a little bit of dremeling and trimming at the chassis for it to fit, but I got it all squared up and fixed up and whatnot. The only problem is, you see there, the battery tray is here. It hangs over. I can't really trim that, so I really have to be careful what kind of LiPos I get. But if I do go brushless, I will be taking the transmission and turning it back around. It'd just be easier that way. And then also I've got back here the ESC, which did sit kind of there. You can see where those 2 screws are. They'll hold the aluminum piece in. That's where it used to screw to, but because of this motor being so big and me having to turn the transmission around. That's kind of how it has left me. So all I did was I screwed it there, and I tried to screw it into the aluminum here, but I didn't drill the holes first, and that was my mistake, and the screws broke off about halfway in. So I just cut them down, dremelled them down a little bit, and now they work fine. Also in the back, let me get it turned around here. Oh, and I also took out the 2065 waterproof Traxxas servos and put the 2075 digital servos in there. They should react a lot faster. The rear end, I destroyed the rear end somehow along the way, and so I went and upgraded it. Usually when you turn one wheel and it binds, the one wheel stops and sends more power to the wheel that's got, you know, free traction. So it's an open rear end. I've turned it into a posi rear end, or a positive traction rear end. Car guys will know what I'm talking about. It's a differential spool, or a diff spool, or for the car guys it's a Dana locker, whatever you want to call it. It basically transfers even power to both wheels, and so that way both wheels will spin at the same time. I really like that. I'm gonna do that to my Summit, since I want the rear end to stay locked permanently. So I will be doing that eventually, but I got to do some work to do that. So yeah, I just wanted to show you. Here's the rear bumper that I put on. It's an RPM bumper also. It looks more realistic, more truck look, because it's got the step bumper there. Set the body on top here. There we go. See, it's, well, there you go. See, it's got that kind of step bumper look to it, and I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. I may leave it. I may not. I may find a different one. I'll probably paint that black if I do leave it. I will be de-anodizing this. So the aluminum skid plate from Entity. It's okay. It could be better. It bends up a lot. I may just take it off and replace it with a steel one, or go with the original plastic one, get a black one. I don't know yet. We'll see. I also have the aluminum chassis brace. You can see there where it's silver towards the top here, right there, because it actually bent, and I had to bend it back down and kind of Dremel it flush. Looks better, except for the silver. Yeah, it's cheaply made, cheapo, whatever you want to call it. I only paid like $12 for it. So you get what you pay for. It's always the thing with eBay. You get what you pay for, and don't ever forget it. Yeah, so I just wanted to do that little update for you, and just get everything out of the way. I want to try to post as many videos as I can, as soon as I can, as often as I can. Which, I mean, I'm not as camera shy now. I'm getting used to talking to everybody. Not that many people watch it, but anyways. So yeah, just wanted to show you that, guys, and give you all a little update. I will catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.